Let's do VidCon. Okay, so little history lesson. It was 3 years ago when I came to this con here, and it was on this, it was at this spot, so there where those kids are, where I registered the URL DevTips for Designers and started the YouTube channel that we all know and love today as DevTips. So what we're going to do today is going to walk around the con. I'm going to take a few questions, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves. All right, this first question comes from 10 Honors 6. It's loud up in here, okay. And 10 Honors 6 says, I know HTML and CSS, and I know I can do the things the clients need, but it doesn't help that I can't design. I'm learning it, but I feel kind of stuck. I want to make a copy of another website, but I'll do the code just so people can see that I can do the work. But the problem would be that somebody would think that I didn't code it, that I just copied it. What should I do? That's a really great question. I would consider pairing with another designer. You can do the code and he can do the design, and you have two things in your portfolio instead of just the one. I think this is a win-win. Good luck. All right, this next question comes from Adrian Fernandez. Adrian says, this is jiggling a lot. Adrian says, if I have the skills and the desire to build a website business, but I have nothing in my portfolio yet, I haven't done any work, how can I attract new interest in my work if I have no work to show? This one's interesting, and the answer is kind of simple, but maybe not obvious. The answer is that you should make some work to show. And it doesn't have to be for another client. It can be for yourself or people you know. You can even go to a nonprofit and do some work pro bono. The thing is, you just want to fill your portfolio with some work that you want to do. You know what I mean? You don't want to fill your portfolio with work that you don't want to be stuck doing later. Do work that you like, and if you fill your portfolio with work that you like, other people will see that and hire you to do that same work, the work that you like. Okay, this question comes from Nathan Schwartz. Nathan says, I know I'm good at what I do, and I know that I can provide clients with the things that they need and that they desire. However, they're just not accepting me. I send message after message and I never get any replies. After the third message, waiting about a week or so for a response, I just give up and I think to myself, why did I even dream about being a web designer in the first place? Thank you, Nathan. Great question, man. I think this is a problem that a lot of people deal with when they're first starting, right? Because they don't have clients referring other clients, or they don't have this kind of like snowball effect of people, word of mouth referrals and things like that. Word of mouth referrals are the best referrals, but if you don't have any experience, you don't have any current clients, that's going to be very hard to do. But here again is another issue, is that people don't really buy the work. They do, but not to the degree that you might expect. People buy stories. People buy you, okay? There was a podcast that we did on my podcast with Carlos, Late Nights with Trav and Los, and we talked about how everybody needs to be a salesperson. If you're a designer, if you're a developer, you still need to understand how to sell, because the only way that your product is going to get accepted by other people is if you tell the story correctly. Okay, now for some tactical suggestions. Instead of hounding your prospect to get a job, say, please, please, please pay me to do things for you. You could just do things for them and say, look what I did for you. Who do you think that you know would benefit from something like this? Now all of a sudden you have done work for somebody and you have the opportunity to source them for a referral. You could try this with small businesses in your area, with people that you know that are trying to start new ideas, an online store, whatever. You could do this with a nonprofit. Give them work pro bono and then ask them if they know anybody who needs additional work and then you can get that snowball rolling. Word of mouth and referrals are always going to be the best source of work. People buy stories. They buy you, not the work. They do buy the work, but it's mostly you. It's really great. A few highlights though. Number one is meeting cool people like Guy. I'm so over the moon and excited to meet Guy. Guy is a patron on patreon.com/DevTips. This is the coolest thing that I thought. I didn't think this would happen this weekend. But I just walked into VidCon and here it is. This is a patron. His name is Guy, and this is what DevTips is about. Meeting people like you guys, meeting people like Guy, and just like celebrating the idea that we can all like create and make and just be awesome together. So it's so cool to meet you. Thank you.
It's super cool to meet you, man.
Say hi. Say keep on hacking.
Hey, keep on hacking, guys.
Keep on hacking. Hanging out with old friends like Davin, whom I met 2 years ago, 1 year ago?
2 years ago. 2 years.
2 years ago. Davin is the coolest guy ever. He actually has a startup called Music Lover, and he invited me out sometime last year, and we did a quick, what's it called, a hackathon.
A hackathon. We did a weekend hackathon where Travis came down to Southern California. What a nice guy. Out of his way to meet with us. It was a tremendous time.
So
Thank you for that.
So you meet awesome people at VidCon. Davin is one of them. Davin, can you say keep on hacking?
Keep on hacking.
Ooh.
Do that. Do that.
Yeah. And Allison. Doing VidCon with Allison is also one of the best things to do there. Say keep on hacking.
Keep on hacking.
Yeah. Casey Neistat's party was pretty intense. And who could forget the Pamplemousse concert? That was exciting.